morning guys, and welcome back. Today is a construction day, so to speak, so I thought, why not film? So we are going to put up a third row of floating shelves in the kitchen, and as you can see, and as you can hear, we've got some tools and stuff out to kind of get started a little bit. We've made a nice little mess back here, but yeah, we're gonna put up a third row of shelves, the floating shelves kind, so I'll show you the hardware that we purchased for it and take you along. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do today. We have 2 rows of floating shelves up already, but our cabinets, as you can see over here, are pretty high, pretty tall. So we are going to put a third row of floating shelves at the top, just so that it kind of gives it a better visual effect. So this is the hardware that we are gonna be using. I ordered this off of Amazon. And it's basically just a metal rod that will go into the back of the floating shelf, and then it will get screwed onto the wall, and then that way you don't see any hardware holding up the shelves. Okay, so the type of wood that we are using for the shelves is a piece of 2x12 red cedar. And it was rough cut cedar, and then we just sanded it down just so that it would still kind of have a rough look to it, since we are in a cabin. This piece first, and I just need to know where the studs are, so so that I can put the brackets in that spot on the back of the shelf. And I can see a stud right here, and then I know that there is a frame for the window that has studs there right up against the window. So I'm gonna hammer a nail into there and make sure that I actually hit a stud. Measure twice, cut once. Or make sure you have a stud before you drill a hole, whatever. And we'll put this section up first, and then we'll do the same on this side. I'm trying to, I keep knocking this over. Okay, just has to sit at the right angle, and then it films the corner.
Is it recording?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just, on the very end, like I'm not hitting a stud up here.
You should be. You may have to angle it. Or maybe take the...
But I can't really angle it to screw in.
Do you see the other one though?
The other one what?
I can see the other one. You already got
Well,
it
yeah,
there?
I see that one.
Okay.
But I'm talking about like over on this side.
Yeah, there's a stud there.
Okay, so in other words, you don't really remember.
No, there is a stud there.
I know. I'm liable to hurt you. Don't work with somebody that knows it all. Okay? So now you can see that the hole that's drilled
You awesome, babe.
fits
Everything figured out.
the bracket perfectly. And then now we'll screw them on so that we can attach it to the wall. Okay guys, so I really just wanted to mention really quick that you don't have to, with these rods or like with this hardware, you saw us attach ours this way to the shelf. So we attached one screw to the back of the shelf and then put the, you know, like slid this in the hole, attached this to the back of the shelf and then hung it onto the wall and then use the top screw to screw it into the stud. But you don't have to use these that way. You can just attach it directly to your studs, drill holes in the back of the shelf, and then just slide it on and let the shelf sit there. We didn't do it that way because I knew our shelves were gonna be holding a lot of heavy pottery, and I just didn't want the shelves to be just sitting there, which I know doesn't make sense. I mean, that's how it's designed, and you can use it that way and it would still hold all of the weight, but we decided to do it the other way, also because the brick backsplash covered up the shelves, covered up the little tab of the bracket that was attached to the wall. So there's no visibility of anything. And they're also kind of stuck there for life. But anyway, so I just wanted to quickly mention that you don't have to use the brackets the way that we did. You can certainly just attach them directly to the wall and then slide the shelf on if you have, you know, just a drywall type wall or something that you're installing those brackets on. That's all. The brackets get screwed into these studs like that, and then we will eventually have some trim up here so that you can't see that. That is the shelves, and that is now what it looks like with a third shelf up high. And so I just need to put a polyurethane finish on them, and we still have some upper cabinets to build out and finish, but I think it looks better already. All right, first DIY. We're not very good at showing you what we're doing, but thanks for joining anyway. That's my babe. Hi, babe.
Hey.
Okay, thanks guys. See you later.